Yo, it's your boy Dragons of Thunder, and I'm back live with another video. I'm out here, man, getting a haircut. Just got a haircut, and stopped by Just Real Cuts and see my boy Leo, man. If you in the area, you know what I'm saying? 972-660 Cuts. Leo is the first guy over here on the left when you walk in. Leo, man, that's my barber. The dude raw as hell. Now, I want to talk to you guys about bearded dragon temperatures. And before we do that, make sure you go to Grubterra, Grubterra.com, and order anything on the site using my code, Grubterra. My code is Dragons of Thunder 10. Dragons of Thunder 10, all lowercase. Grubterra.com, get you some. Now, bearded dragon temperatures. As you can see, I am outside and it is 61 degrees Fahrenheit. 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Might be 58, I don't know, but I think it's supposed to get up to 61. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys about temps. I told y'all before, and a lot of people laughed at me. On the hot side, on that basking spot, I keep my basking spot around 115 to 122. 115 degrees, between 115 degrees to 122 degrees Fahrenheit is my hot spot, my basking spot. On my hot side, I like my temps to be anywhere from 105 to 116. 105 to 116 on that hot side. It depends on the time of day and things like that. Now, I'm not telling you to go set your basking spot to 122 and get your hot side up to 116 and leave it that way all day, especially if your cool side is not getting below 85. So it's times and places to do it. You know, you have to have a thermostat or a dimmer. You can run that high temp for a few hours, then you bring it down, you know what I'm saying, drop it down to 100 or something. But play with your temps and understand, outside in the wild in Australia, man, the temp ain't always 99 or 102 or 105. It's not always like that. Now, they will go retreat inside of cracks of rocks in the ground when it get real hot. They will not be out directly in the sun for hours, but they will go sit in that hot ass sun for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that too. Make sure you go watch channels where they're showing you these dragons in the wild, like Beardy Veterinarian and your boy, man, Bearded Dragons in the Wild. I forgot his name. I used to watch him all the time. But he got a video showing you that it's hot as hell out there in Australia, you know what I'm saying? So on the cool, in the middle of my tank, I like it to be 93. 93 is my sweet spot for the middle of my tank. Anywhere from 89 to 95 is great for the middle. On my cool side, I like it to be 85 to 88, 85 to 89. So 85 to 89 on the cool side. I see a lot of people drop their temps down to 75. 75 is cool for the cool side if you have a big tank. If you have a 4x2x2 or bigger. Also, with bearded dragon temperatures during the summer, as you guys seen on my channel, my dragons are always outside. Always outside. They only come in at night, for the most part if I'm at home. The setups I have outside, I have metal bar cages, and then I have the dog tent things. What I will do is, if it's a real hot Texas day, I'll make sure half of the tank is under shade and the other half is out in the sun. They won't just be completely out in the sun. I will go out there for hours at a time and I'll let them get directly in the sun and free roam. And what I've noticed is a lot of times they won't even go in the shade until that second hour or so. It depends on the dragon and how much they ate that day and all kind of stuff. So remember that too. It depends on what your dragon is eating and the weight of your dragon and what your dragon needs. All those dragons need individual stuff. This dragon, Azula, might not need as much as much UVB as E-Ray or whoever ate more that day. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about that too. So I've been preaching and teaching, get your dragons outside since the beginning. I've never not told people not to take dragons outside. When I got E-Ray, I preached it. Take your dragon outside. Take your dragon outside. Few months went by, guess what else I started preaching? Bioactive Setup. I challenge you and I dare you to go do Bioactive. Bioactive is one of the healthiest, most enriching things that you can do for a bearded dragon. Bioactive Setup. Get you some play sand, organic topsoil, mix it up. You can get clay and things like that, mix it up, sphagnum moss, and then leaves. Get your leaf litter, and you get your isopods, and you don't need live plants for a bioactive setup. Now, so that's my breakdown on the temperatures, man. Hot side, basking side, middle, and cool side. So basking side, remember what I told you. I run my tank on my basking spot. I want it 105, between 105 122, really 115 to 122. Hot ambient temperature is anywhere from 105 to 112, 116, somewhere in there. Middle of the tank, 93 degrees. Anywhere from 89 to 94 degrees, 95 degrees is great. Cool side, my cool side is anywhere from 85 to 91. That's a big dip, but hey, that's just what it is. And I got 4x2x2s, and my temps are great. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the summertime. Right now with the cooler weather, my cool side is probably sitting at 80, 83, 81 when I left the house. So yeah, man, get your temps up, man. Get your dragons outside in that UVB. Also, something else I want to talk to you guys about from the last video, the birdie addiction. With that being said about the addiction, I just left this morning. I have a lot to do. Haircut, I gotta go to base. I got a lot of errands to run. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta go pick up some more cards. It's a lot of stuff I gotta do. And in between that, I gotta pick up children from school. But with that said, I look at the time that I put into my animals on my free days and my days that I'm busy. And I guarantee, man, a lot of people ain't doing that. You can look at my animals and tell what kind of time I put into my animals. You can look at my animals and tell what kind of habitat they are in. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that they living the good life. Like all of them. Azula, Aang, Naga, E-Ray, Fang, all of them are living the good life. My dragons look good. They got good muscle thighs because they free roam, and they got bioactive where they can climb. I have a lot of climbing stuff in my tanks, in my setups. You just look at their skin, man, it looks great. You know what I'm talking about? Only thing wrong with this girl is she messed up her mouth digging a long time ago with that infertile clutch. But other than that, she great. Oh, and she broke a nail off that's growing back. But anyway, man, you know my dragons. When you look at them, you like, oh yeah, that boy know what he doing. There's some people, man, you look at their dragons and you like, that dragon is kind of, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you will have a skinny dragon, sometimes you will have a fat dragon. You need to know how to maintain a healthy weight for your dragon, like I did with Naga and like I'm doing with E-Ray. E-Ray don't eat him. He don't eat a lot. He just don't. And a lot of people's like, oh man, that's weird, something's wrong with him. No, E-Ray put on weight so fast and got big so fast to where he didn't even have to eat much. And you have to understand, man, if all the parameters is right, your temps, your husbandry, if all of that is correct, man, your dragon won't lose or gain weight at crazy rates. You know what I'm saying? Like sickly or obese. Naga did get kind of obese. She was 7-8 months and she was hitting that 500 grams. So I put her on a fast and a diet. Now she's back on track. Azula, I believe, is my heaviest dragon right now. Azula is my heaviest dragon right now. Naga is not too far behind her. E-Ray either. E-Ray and Naga is around the same weight. But anyway, man, make sure you get your temps up and you go bioactive, man. I am telling you, go bioactive. If you watch enough of my bioactive videos, and you go check out other bioactive videos and look at bioactive stuff online, you can master it, just like I did. I mastered bioactive. I mastered my temps. And you know why? Because I love my animals. So I know if you love your animal, you can master it too. So anyway, be good. Don't forget to go to Grubterra, grubterra.com. Use my code, Dragons of Thunder 10, all lowercase. Code will be in the description box. Go follow my Instagram at Dragons of Thunder. Follow my TikTok at Dragons of Thunder. And y'all be good, man. Be safe. And take care of your animals, man. Take care of your animals like you love them. Because I know I love them. Anyway, thrash the like, pound, and subscribe. It's your boy, Dragons of Thunder. And I'm OUTTIE 5000, man. Guanguala.